What's poppin'?
Spook.
What's the deal? Stay masked up.
Health is wealth.
What's poppin'? It's the Wildboy of the city, DJ out of control.
We on?
Yeah, we on, nigga.
Damn.
Oh, this nigga.
We on? Sheesh, focus. Maybe I got the mask on. Oh, let me get my future on, man. Mask off.
This nigga. You nut ass nigga.
You nut ass freak bull.
That was that little cold. That was like it's chilly in here cough. That was just working.
About to put a force field on my shit.
You good? They say this shit it's genetic driven.
My girl gonna watch this and be like, yep.
Right, season over. All right, but listen.
All virtual.
What's poppin'? It's the Wildboy of the city, DJ out of control.
And it's your favorite uncle, the neighborhood's.
Yikes.
Sheesh,
Take
man.
3, goddammit.
Sheesh.
We right back into it. It's the Wildboy of the city, DJ out of control.
This your favorite Uncle Spooty, a.k.a. the neighborhood supporter.
And we got my dog, Lex Fennoy, a.k.a. Lex Fennoy. What's up, gang?
What's poppin', my baby?
Nothing chillin', man. Y'all already know what time it is, right? It's time to meet the connect.
That is a fact.
We're gonna add a little drum roll in that. Be like, oh, what's poppin', my nigga?
Man, slow motion better than no motion. You know what they say?
Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. My man Lex came out here to get connected. You know, he had to come fuck with his dog. In case y'all didn't know, I am the Trap Blessings DJ. Yeah, it
Yeah.
Can you repeat that? You said the trap what?
Trap Blessings.
Ooh. Where that come from?
Look, Lex, go ahead and break that
You
down,
know, break
man.
it down to you should know by now.
Man, Trap Blessings is anything. Like, we was just going over a little story about, like, how I had to make something happen and something happened. You feel me? It's like going out there, making it happen. You know what I'm saying? We ain't looking for no handouts. We don't do that. When we something slow motion, like he said, is better than no motion. Y'all niggas gotta understand that, man. Stop asking for help. Look for somebody else to do some shit for you. Go out there and get your own bag. Make your own shit happen. You did. I did good?
You did great, man. You did better than me, actually. God bless.
Hey, man. So what's up, man? You came out here. We can't really talk about some music, man. So, like, I noticed one thing about you, bro, is, like, from like the Detroit music, and I fuck with a lot of Detroit rap niggas, man. Yo, the style of your rap is like different type shit. Like on some, like if we was talking major niggas like J. Cole, Kendrick type shit, like why not be like everybody else type shit? Like not as far as like following niggas, but why be different?
Cause that's what it'll be. Sometimes you think you being different, but you just being you. You get what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people in Detroit saw one nigga do it, R.P. Blade, you know what I'm saying? And he was the GOAT at what he did. They follow suit. Like, this the way. This is how we gonna position our bars when we write it, how we gonna chant our lyrics. You know what I mean? They roll with it. So all the young, rappers coming up, they feel like this is what they gotta do. And I feel like, shit, I'm just gonna do me. I've been doing me since I got here, and I'm gonna do that till I die.
So when did you actually start putting the pen to the pad? Like when did you start doing that, and when was your first ever like studio experience?
I don't know. Like I had a studio at a young age, but was it not like a real studio? But I always had the autonomy to do little shit, whether it was a 4-track recorder, you know what I'm saying, with the tape set, because my pops was a musician and shit. And it wasn't like no extravagant shit, you know what I mean? But it taught me I could record my own voice and hear myself back and play beat on a little cheap keyboard and make a beat. And that was the first experience. And, and I started getting older. And then I started getting in trouble. Music started getting on the back burner. And I got locked up. And then I started writing for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my only form of escape. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can go in there, you can drink Spud all day, you know what I'm saying? Get high, whatever other amenities that shit provide. But shit, I was writing and reading. You know what I'm saying?
Since you're talking about you getting locked up, let's get into that, sir.
Yeah, man, that's the juicy part.
What you get locked up for?
Man, protecting my own, man. Somebody robbed me, and I retaliated. And that's how that went.
Jeez.
That was pretty clean cut.
Right. Okay. So what time frame was this?
This is back like 05, 06.
Okay. And when did you end up getting out?
2012.
2012. So let's we had a couple niggas in here that had some stories like yours. So what going in, what was your mindset going in? Far as did you know like when you went in there like man, it's music shit. Fuck it, I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna survive in this bitch. Or did you take it to where it's like I gotta level up for when I get out of here. I gotta be on my shit for this
Man,
music.
when you young and you go to and you get locked up, 17, 18, 19, all that shit, you don't know what to think. You like, damn, it's gonna be flying cars in 10 years? You know what I'm saying? You thinking irrational because you never looked at your life. Like, imagine getting to ninth grade and you thinking like, when I graduate, that shit is retarded. You trying to survive as a freshman. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't look at my life in like 5 years, 10, because I ultimately got sentenced to 5 years, and I didn't look at my life 5 years down the line until they sentenced me, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna be 25, that's old, type shit. But all is well. You know what I'm saying, with God and you know what I'm saying, and my wits and my survival skills, I was good. It was a learning experience, and sometimes I feel like one of the best experiences I had overall. You know what I'm saying, because not only do you get to think, you get to understand other people besides yourself and have more empathy and understanding towards what's going on, because and it was deep. Like it was like classes you had to take where niggas had to talk about their whole past and childhood. It's like if you don't talk about it, you can't go home. So I'm sitting in the room full of niggas who did all type of heinous shit. Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Did that to your brother, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And it was like the society real. And it was like my obligation to come out here and not just rap about the same old shit. Because I did it. So that's why he was saying my lyrics is a little different. Because my subject matter is.
So was that the way you rap now, was that kind of the way you were before you went in? Because you were rapping before you went in, right? Kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
Did going to prison or whatever, did that change anything about what you write about, or did that anything come out of that?
And see what go in your mind come out. And that's all I was reading was books. I was reading The Art of War. I was reading Plato. You know what I'm saying? You can't really read hood books in there because they think it's going to entice your mind and do hood shit. So they ban that. So all you got is the regular library shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take the stories from the Bible and make it look like what niggas read when we was kids. Goosebumps. I don't know. You got to look at it.
That's a fact.
You got to look at it and be like, this shit dope. Like, Moses was a G. You know what I mean? But so you take that information in and that's what come out. Like, who am I to learn all this shit and talk about killing a nigga for nothing?
Yeah,
You retarded, man. I never do that to the culture or to my own karma.
So let me ask you this: do you think by your style of rapping, do you think that makes it harder for you and the people that's in your lane with that way of rapping? Like, do you think it makes it harder for them in the city?
I think I'm not the type of person to judge what make it harder for niggas. I really don't think about it, or me, because I'm naturally not gonna take the path of least resistance, but I'm like water, bro, and water is natural, and water flows. You never know where it's gonna end up, but it's natural.
That nigga,
not the poetry slam.
Yeah, that nigga just hit a bar for real.
Real spill though. Shit.
So, sidetrack. Was that now? As far as Apple Music, they got that as the first album. Is that the first album like that you put out, or is that just the first one that you put out on Apple Music? Because we want to get into that.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's the first album. It's the first I released on like all social platforms.
Okay.
But I don't even think I dropped my first album yet. You know what I'm saying? And I might be an old nigga before I do that. Drop some classical shit.
Right.
Like, cause an album to me is like beginning to end. It's just meticulous, and it got to be cracked from beginning to end. Lack of a better term.
So this catalog you got on the Apple Music and Tidal, that's mixtapes?
Mixtape energy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. My form of mixtape and the energy I put behind it, because I put bread into my music, but it ain't like no grand studio album. Like, this is what it is. Like, it's like a couple producers, some people mastered this, and I put this together. Like, if it's a real studio album, one person supposed to cohesively master the whole thing. And so I mean, that's what I'm here for, bro, to be transparent, to let y'all know, like, really going in this, in this underground music shit.
So
with me.
With your what's really like your writing process? Do you prefer to be collaborative with your producer in the studio, or do you kind of just send me the beat and I'm gonna do whatever to it, or do you have a preference?
It depends how I'm doing. Since the COVID age,
that's fact.
Send me the beat. Yeah, got a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's like I be on rap chat too. So like if I'm collabing with somebody, I hop on the rap chat after you send me the beat and I send it back. Be like, you rock with it? Yeah, nay. I'm like, take too long to text back. I'm on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying?
What's rap chat? 'Cause I never heard of that.
Rap chat is like a little app, and you can like download the beat. You know, whoever send you, whatever producer send you, and put it on the app and rap over it. You know, it ain't nothing you can like really do like real life mixing and mashing. Yeah, it ain't nothing official, but it can give you a template of what you trying to create. So that's what I be using.
Hey, tip for all you motherfucking up-and-coming rappers. Use rap chat, motherfuckers.
Rap chat, you owe us money.
Right, send that tip.
Yeah.
Right, you had it.
Sponsor us, by the way.
So like we was getting in the sidetrack, bro. Now, what was your writing process or your the structure process of putting that project together?
Like sidetrack was really like, it wasn't even wrote like that. It was like, cause I went through a phase. I was like on some gospel shit. Like, and to me, gospel not in a corny way, but like just like I'm gonna try to talk about all positive and leave the negative out. But what would any movie be if you did that? You know what I'm saying? Even though it's like music is more personal than a movie or more personal than a sport, because it's like people would think what you're saying is truly coming from your heart, which it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the same. So it's like I had to differentiate between what I wanted to portray and what was the reality in this shit, and just elaborate on what was real. And sometimes I get out of pocket. You know, sometimes I don't like niggas. You know, sometimes I know niggas don't like me, and I'm like whatever. And sometimes, you know, I feel like can we all just get along, Rodney King? You know what I'm saying?
So why sidetrack then?
Oh, so okay, but yeah. So sidetrack was just like when I did get in my mode and I'm like dropping it, I'm like leave that there. You know what I'm saying? Because I working with a collective that was I had an idea, and the trap Blesser was initially like all positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? God, this guy, and I love God, but I understand that even God had to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? So I started looking at a whole different the world. Did he destroy the world? So I had to look at it from a whole different perspective, like balance. You know what I'm saying? So I took all the songs I did when I was allegedly sidetracked, you know what I'm saying, from that path, and I put them on the whole project. And that's why I call it sidetrack.
So which project to date do you feel is your best work, personally?
My best work? I think the best I can't really say that. I think everybody should go listen to all the projects collectively and they make their decision, because I don't feel like
you don't got a favorite.
Give Thanks might be my favorite because I was talking about realer shit, more heartfelt shit, but it's like not my favorite to listen to like when I'm vibing. You know what I'm saying? It's my favorite to listen to like when I'm like deep thought and really want to, you know, and really, I guess, on some narcissistic shit. Don't get me talking too much. You know
No, you're supposed to talk.
But I'm saying like I be feeling, it's like Give Thanks teaching me how to grow, because I'm saying like shit that, you know, I'm going against myself a little bit on it.
What was the reasoning behind the title? Give Thanks.
It was Thanksgiving was coming up. I am a businessman now. I try to be. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. But the title was more like it's like an entendre. It's like y'all appreciate what I'm doing.
Okay.
Right? That's one thing. Give thanks to me for being a great artist, right? And then the second thing is like I give thanks to y'all and give y'all all the shit I wasn't gonna release. I wasn't gonna release none of them songs. Not one song on there. I was like in limbo with them, and they ain't fit this particular project, and now I'm working on this project. So I was like, shit, when I'm gonna have time to release this? But I was like, no, I'm just gonna do the giveaway, give thanks, and see how they gravitate.
Got a question about that project. I'm gonna see if this, because I listened to that project. I like it.
Thank you, sir.
What's your favorite record? Because I want to see if it's the same as mine.
Portrait.
Walk with me, man.
Oh, you like Walk with me?
Yeah, man.
That was my favorite, because you know Portrait was the only song that's supposed to be for a new project. You could probably hear it, but Walk with Me dope though, because why you like it though? Tell me.
I'm gonna tell you this bar. These bar right here. I was ready when I found out them haters robbed you. I didn't ride. I had to teach you how to face your rivals. You had to calculate your moves and never be prideful. You got to do what's best for you. This is survival. Because you basically, from what my depiction of what that bar meant, like, you like, hey, bro, I could do this with you, but you got to learn on your own how to take care of your own business. That's kind of what I took from it. And it's like, Not many people would say that in a record. Most people like, let me gun them niggas
That's no
down with
ride.
you.
But you know
Let's
what's
go.
funny? And I'm
like,
and you know,
so what made you?
and forgive me, little bro, for even elaborating on this, because they, you know, they G's in their own right, but it was like they got robbed, and this shit was like public knowledge all over the news.
Mm-hmm.
And some niggas that he thought was his friends robbed him on camera at the store. You know what I'm saying? And bro fought back like a G, nigga. This is on camera. You can Google this shit. Bro tussling with the nigga with the gun. You feel me? So, the information get to me. You know what I'm saying? They young. 18, 19, information get to me, and I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and sit on it because I've been there. You know, it's like everything happened again, but it was just him. And I was like, I'm not gonna be the antagonist like other people was to me every time something went wrong. You gotta kill a nigga. You know, this because my feelings hurt. I gotta pop you now. You know what I'm saying? That's weak nigga shit. So I was like, just think on it. You survived, nigga. You didn't get shot. You didn't have to shoot him. You lost a couple dollars in a bottle of liquor. You know what I'm saying? From some bum niggas. Life goes on. Keep it moving. Like, focus on the next goal. Because it's either one or two things people do when they fuck with you. They really want what you got, or they just hate because you got it. Hate you because
That's
you
a
got
fact.
it. You know what I'm saying? So fuck them either way. Live your life.
So would
But I have to
before-
tell them that because I don't think they understood why I didn't get involved, because I was a nigga get involved, like running up on niggas' daddies when they was picking with my little brothers and shit. Like, I give a fuck. I'm coming to my family. I'm ready to die. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes you got to move past the ready to die and teach other people how to live.
Yeah.
You can run around this bitch ready to die all day, but if you can't teach nobody else how to live,
I think you put something like that in the bar too.
Yeah,
I think it was a little bit after or before that. But like, so before going doing your bid, and that would have happened, would it have been different? And
man, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to put that type of negative shit out there. Like, even now, but it was the perfect sometimes it be that you gotta trust your instincts, and that's what I be talking about with the water thing. You gotta trust the moment. And the moment was telling me, you know, I meditate, you know, I try to do yoga and shit. I don't be on no downward dog shit. But I be trying to stay in touch with the Kundalini and open up my third eye and see what the fuck going on. That particular time, I was like, yeah, fall back and let them work their way through this, and they still working their way through it, and I see it. But that's just part of life, because this shit that people went through at 5 that they gonna hold till they 55. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta let people go through it. At the end of the day, if it don't kill you, it don't make. I mean, I'm not finna marginalize nobody pain, but it's all about the trap blessings, what you learn from it. We gotta once we get over the emotions of like, okay, this happened, now we can sit back and be like, okay, how can I not let this happen again? You know, maybe I could be, you know, a civil servant in vigilante in the community to make sure people get robbed. And this is not towards nobody's particular. It's out of how you take any type of situation and benefit yourself and others. Because if you living just for yourself, you might as well just kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's anybody. If you know, because people out here that wake up every day and they worried about their problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's your problem, nigga. If you tried to help somebody, you know what I'm saying, you probably wouldn't have to rob nobody.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I'm kind of still going on that little road path of the question, but so going youngin, you know, did a bid, came out. I guess your brother got robbed after that, right?
Yeah,
little bro got robbed.
This is a whole, you know what I'm saying? And I'm only talking about it because the situation closed, and one of the niggas died.
Ooh,
after, like, bro, like, motherfuckers touch me. I feel like, I ain't finna get too intricate into shit, but, you know, it's like, I feel like I'm protected by a covenant, and I feel like it's people out here praying for you. If you out here praying for yourself, that's power. I don't give a fuck what religion you is. Even if Satan is praying to somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to focus your energy on something greater than yourself, whatever that is you believe in, and hope that they're gonna have that thing you praying to gonna have a greater power than you.
Yeah.
You know, if not, if you think you out here by yourself, just moving and grooving, much respect to you for having that confidence, but I would never believe that.
So this whole mindset shift, right?
Yeah.
Have you lost friends? Like how? Like can you? It sounds like the people you probably were involved with before may not. If they ain't jump on your wave, they probably not there. So how can you even count how many maybe friends you or family members you kind of had to get distant from?
Man, I don't fuck with none of my family for real. Like, all the males is in my, like, you know, my dad's side we getting closer, but like on my mom's side, I don't know, man. Times change and this family politics, internal shit going on that you never really know what's going on unless you focus your energy on that shit. And I ain't got time for it. And you know, for as friends, I never really had friends. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really understand that word. Like, I like love. What the fuck does that mean? You know what I'm saying? I know what trust and honor and respect and all that good shit mean. But love, like, you can, like, push up on the motherfucker that you not supposed to be pushing up on. Talk about you love them. Motherfuckers do anything in the name of love. So it's like, same thing with the friends thing. I'm like, it's like people come around at a particular time and it might be more than friends. It might be family. You know what I'm saying? And nothing can change that unless you want to change that. You get what I'm saying? And you could be a friend and just be a business partner. And nothing can change that unless, you know, we want to change. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that friend word too vague. We got to start being specific. Like, pushing up on females, like, I just want to fuck you from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Pushing up on bro, like, I like smoking with you because you talk about that G shit. You know, you talk about that intellect. Like, be specific. Like, if we start with communication is key to everything.
That's a
I
fact.
don't fuck with you, but I like to smoke with you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You make a nigga laugh. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then you give people a chance to see the strengths they got. Because if you like them for whatever reason you like them for, or you connect with them for whatever you connect with them for, they going to be like, well, shit. They going to come to realize they funny niggas. And now they can go be comedians. You know what I'm saying? Or they listen and they able to give good advice. Now they can go be therapists. Like, sometimes by not being real with a person, we holding them back from their true, you know what I'm saying? Their true quality life. We think we helping them by, you know,
So
goofy ass. Like, yeah, nigga, go be.
He taking us to church in here, man. He
Right.
preaching.
Hey, what my nigga say?
He
What you saying?
preaching.
That one song. What's the song where you say?
He preaching around here, man.
I don't want y'all thinking I'm gonna preach, niggas. I just had to put it on the trap beat just to reach niggas.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, hey.
That's a real bar. You want me to explain that, or you just
Yeah, like, cause it's tying in to what he talking about. Like, he keeping it a buck and straight to the point. But it's like that's the only way. You
What
gotta
song
do
is it?
It's
right now to reach
the
niggas.
Pay Up. Why should I? It's on the Say More.
Okay.
And that might be my favorite project. Now you said that, but with the bar he talk about, I said I had to get put on a trap beat just to reach niggas. It's because niggas don't listen unless they tapped into that frequency. And we train to tap into that frequency because this is their objective. To get us brainwashed, and once we hear that 808 and it vibrate that lower chakra, they're like, okay, cool. So now you want to listen. So if I'm on the hip hop J Dilla beats, niggas is like, that shit sweet.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I be saying. Like, do you think it make it harder? You know what I'm saying? Because all your tracks are not like that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you think that, like, and like you said, you got a lot of tracks off the little like J Dilla vibe where you riding away talking your shit.
That's
But
almost comfortable too.
You feel me? Like, do you feel like that's what I was asking? Do you think that make it harder? You know what I'm saying? Where niggas don't want to bang your shit in the whip type shit over just cruising and rock, like, you know what I'm saying?
I rather have 10 people who fuck with me like diehard fans than a bunch of people that just like one song or like me because, oh, you think it's tight? Okay, cool, we go. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have like, I'm gonna make money regardless. I'm gonna survive regardless. I ain't gonna let this shit shift my perspective or my moral compass. So, music is just the art. Like, shit, I be acting. You know what I'm saying? I be writing scripts. I be writing songs for other artists, and I still can make beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might start doing comedy. Shit, I don't know. Like, shit. Like, I think I'm a funny guy. You know? But I feel like the music is just a extension of who a person is, and artists is not stepping into that light. And I'm late with it. You know, you got to step into, and even being a DJ or being anything else, you got to. I read a book by Robert Greene. It's just y'all avid readers, right? It's called Mastery. He wrote the book with 50.
Right.
He wrote the book with 50. It's called Mastery. It wasn't up for it. But what he talk about is
READ. RNG.
No, they got the YouTube.
I can't tell you last time I read a book.
But listen though, I'm finna tell you. And the book is talking about taking one experience and branching off into a whole bunch of others based on the talent skill you get. So you like some DJs start as DJs, then you go to a promotion. And then you go to promotion and you see an artist that got talent and they don't got direction and you do, so you turn into a manager. And then you keep all of these things under your umbrella because it all stem from one essential gift.
Low-key, you kind of in that bag right now.
Yeah.
Kind of in that bag right now.
I think that's what like with this, like with the whole podcast, like, man, it's 2021, like, nigga, I'm not about to be just the DJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just the DJ that in nightclubs. I ain't just the DJ that be in the titty bars. Like, nigga, I do this shit for real. Like, entertainment as a whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm branching out like my brand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, far as not just being a nigga that's just the DJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the music shit, I told you I'm working on some other shit. Like, bro, it's like y'all gonna see us. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all gonna see us for sure, for sure. Like,
Getting into that, because I'm really just not getting familiar with Lex, but y'all two already kind of built the connection and relationship. How can y'all break down like how y'all even got connected and
the fucking plant, dog. What, nigga? Yeah. Man, working in the prison, nigga. Yeah. DTP correctional facility.
It did. I'm always trying to find an escape route. I mean, I'm gonna tell the rest though. I always try to find an escape route, so I push up on him the first time because I'm aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Not aggressive like compromising and imposing, but just like I walk up to a person and start talking to him like I've been knowing him for 100 years. And when I first did that, he was like, "All right, gang." Like, yeah. All right, gang, with the fist pump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, shit, I see him again. It's like, this nigga just became my friend. And he, you know what I'm saying? So, because I had an idea. You know, I know what you are. I know what talent you possess. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm trying to do. Hopefully, we can make a mastermind alliance and bring some type of productivity into fruition. You feel what I'm saying? And I seen that, but, you know, he was focused, I don't know what he was focused on, but he was focused on what he was focused on, and I was focused on, like, dog, I got to focus on my dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he the coldest DJ in the city. And I watched. I was going to the clubs. I was watching how he interacted with people. And I was watching how people respected him. I was like, I'm rocking with dog. You know what I'm saying?
And what's crazy about it, like, in the beginning, like, he was like, yeah, you know, we can do this, that, and the third. And it's like, a lot of niggas be coming to me saying that shit, like, far as with the artist type shit, like, hey, man, yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. So it was like, and it was at the plant, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, I was locked in, like, bro, like, niggas ain't trying to make no friends in this bitch for real. But all right, I hear you. Like, all right, like you said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think I remember him telling me like
yeah,
man,
like,
yeah,
know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what you think, man?
Like on some shit like that for real, bro.
Like, man, I don't know.
Hey, bro,
man.
like I said, I'm sitting the nigga talking about whoop whoop, and I think about it like 3-4 months later type shit. Like, he was like, hey, bro, I got this whoop whoop. Checking them out. He dropped. Was that It was right before summer's over. It was right before summer's over.
You was supposed to host summer's over, but we was rushing, expedited. And I be rushing. I'm so impulsive in COVID. So I was like, but this next shit I got coming up.
Yeah. So then, nigga, that's when then we did the verses. With you and Polo.
Yeah, Polo.
Man, then we did the second one. So it's like, bro, it's like, all right. Like I said, bro, like, I got to see what dog talking about. Dog was on it. So, nigga, we been locked in since then. Nigga, chop blessings, nigga.
Chop blessings.
You did?
So y'all talk about...
out of control. You got to hit this shit with that.
Right, we gonna hit that. We're gonna have to drop focus. We got to flash
So y'all talk about verses, right? So you got your own verses platform that you're doing. Is it strictly for the city? And can you kind of break down what made you even do that in the first place?
What made me do it, because I hate being a spectator. Like, even when I was a kid, like I couldn't really hoop, right? So what I would do is I was like, I could create. I was like, fuck it, we could have an all-star game. We was kids, you know. We could barely get the rip to the hoop, but I came up with an idea to put a picnic table under the rim, and we jump off the picnic table and dunk, and that was my form of entertainment with a basketball. And, you know, you get what I'm saying? And so it's like, I don't know. I feel like, why can't we do it if they can? But do it in our own way. You know what I'm saying? To where it's still conducive to whatever we want to do or whatever we want to accomplish and get other people man. Like, that's how you get. It's by giving. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody else want to shine, I create the platform for them to do that. If they, we are stars.
I got a question for that too. So give me 3 matchups you would like to put together within the city that just no ceiling. That you just like, I need to make that happen, even if it don't. But like, what you want, like, what's 3 matchups in the city that you want to see? No ceiling though.
That's a good one.
No ceiling.
You know who I like though? I like that Mike nigga, man.
Oh yeah, he nice.
Yeah,
shout out to Mike.
Yeah, it's
not
like
fucking
he got
with you
a
no more.
different energy, and it's like he don't give a fuck.
Wild life,
think.
What's up, gang?
Yeah, he don't give a fuck what nobody think. But I want to match him with somebody. We want to match him with somebody. But I don't know. Like T Grizzly little brother hopped on the post. And he was talking like, so I don't know.
You talking about is that Baby Grizzly?
Yeah.
That's actually his brother.
The nephew is like, he looked like him. I don't know if they all looking like
That's his brother. His little brother. He just got out.
Yeah, so yeah. And I'm thinking like, shit, that might be a good move, but shit, that I'm Don King and shit, man. The verdict is out on all this shit right now.
That's one. So who else?
So you got
Look, he
Mike.
trying to get up.
Yeah. So
he said, that's what.
okay, so don't think about the matchups. Just give us individual people. Give us 6 individual people.
Now, so you want me to jump out the gym like on some like mainstream artists and keep it like
I would rather keep it kind of like keep it like no mainstream, no Big Shine, no T Grizzly, but you know what I mean. Just keep it like the streets.
So I said Mike. Who else? T Grizzly, little brother.
Okay, Baby Grizzly. That's 2.
Who else? You know what? I want to see some R&B niggas go at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who specifically, but I want it to be like. I don't want it just to be rap. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be like, if you like the coldest dancer, not twerker. You can twerk, but you gotta be able to do all type of other shit too. But like just like dance, then we can put that together. Like basically, it's like pushing the envelope. You know what I mean? With this versus shit, like doing what they doing, they add more. You know what I mean? And if it never becomes shit, then we keep it moving. Cause that's what life is about.
You ain't getting out of this question, nigga. You ain't getting out of this question, nigga.
Okay.
He said dancers. He is dancing around the topic, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying to think, man.
Name 2.
You got at least have
more niggas that you.
You got at least have something.
I'll tell you mine. Boom. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. And then I'll give you time. So, look. I would like to see Payroll and Peasy in the city. I would like to see Big Hurt and Juan.
I got some mismatch. I love both.
And then I would want to see
Hurt that guy.
Cash Kid and All Star JR.
That'd be dope.
Them my three.
I gotta say, Babyface.
Oh my God!
Well, who though? Against who though?
I would put him against. Damn, who would I put the nigga against, dog? I want to say All Star. No, I'll put Rio versus Damn, I don't want to put Rio versus Peasy, but that damn near will be it. Rio versus Peasy.
But if I had to do it on a large scale, I'd say Vezzo versus T Grizzly. Like in Detroit on a large scale, like the battle of the city, like on some in Detroit type shit. Well, I guess T Grizzly out of there, but he got one for them. You know. But yeah, T Grizzly and Vez.
I would do Vezzo versus Payroll.
I think it's
they 2 different type of lanes, but
that's why I said.
I think that's more
that's
like
the same generation.
I think T Grizzly kind of like already.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's why I think Payroll versus Vezzo will be.
But you know what though? Was Vez on that remix, that Detroit remix?
With everybody on it.
Yeah.
Was Vezzo on there? I don't think so.
And I be thinking about that shit.
My nigga Cash Kid got to get in there too.
Cash
I don't know who.
Yeah,
I'm saying he got to go against somebody, and I don't know who though, cause he got punches like
that man. But it took me a long time to get hip to Cash Kid. I'm like, bro, this nigga just be talking about all type of like random
punch your ass
shit
off the damn cliff.
Like
though.
but it's like like
niggas.
It be like he got a lot of quotables. He got a lot of shit that niggas be fucking with. I fuck with him.
And he got his energy with there too.
Man, what?
Yeah. But you gotta throw him in the mix though. I can't do a whole Cash Kid project. I fuck with him though. I fuck with his producer too, Amazing.
Yeah.
I was in the studio with him a couple times. I fuck with him, but
so
being honest.
We talked about versus contestants. Give me within the city, 2 within the city, and 2 mainstream artists that you would want to collab with, and 1 producer. So that's 5. 2 in the city. 2 collabs within the city that you want to be a part of.
Gotcha.
2 mainstream and 1 producer that you would like all-star producer, like all the way through. Like you said, you want this person to do your whole album. Who would that be? You know what I mean? So,
dun, dun, dun.
All-star producer to do a whole album
for you, yep. Who would that be? I think I know who it is, but I'm gonna wait till you say it. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna wait till you.
Dead or alive?
I want to go where I want to go. You could if you want to do a dead one, you gotta say a live one too. So you gotta do two.
Yeah. So Dilla.
Okay,
Dilla
I
for sure.
figured that one.
But alive,
Take mine back.
that's it. Nah, Detroit producer, just any producer.
Any like this is out the park.
The hot seat.
Yeah, it is. That's how I got to think quick too. Let me see. I don't know, cause I wouldn't have one producer produce my whole album. So when you saying that, it's kind of like that's what's making it difficult. Cause I'm like Dre, fuck, I don't want to hear them drums. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
All right, just a dream producer you want to collab with.
I don't.
Look at me, nigga.
I don't know, man. I never thought about it. I never gave a fuck. I'm sorry, producers, but I never really thought about it. You know, I collab. I want to collab with all local niggas, really. To be totally honest, I want to create with all local producers nobody heard of. They got fire because we heard them already, and they made the people legends who they made legends. And sometimes they find they diamonds in the rough and throw they polish on it and make more legends. But 40. I want like 40. Cause he like to
OVO 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
He knew, and he still gotta establish his legacy as the best producer. So he coming with fire left and right, just different.
I wouldn't have thought you said 40.
Yeah. I'm thinking, cause a lot of these niggas is behind time. They niggas called super producers. Mm-hmm. They just got the ability to sell what they got and piece the name. And they are talented at what they do, but that's what they do. Okay. And I need something new. Okay, and I feel 40, like 40 just he the newest.
So that's the producer. You got J Dilla and 40.
Metro Boomin too.
You got two mainstream artists and two Detroit or two local. You ain't dodging these questions, dog.
Collab.
Nisha, but you know what's funny? Nisha Nicole is like one of my favorite artists from Detroit overall.
Nisha Nicole.
I mean,
oh, the Shay. Nisha the Shay. Look, don't be mad at us.
I've been doing a lot. She know who she was. She knew who she was.
At the Grand Theft Auto when you get shot on that.
It's early, man. It's early, but
Nisha the Shay.
Okay. And yeah, she's one of the dopest artists.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's her voice, is how she,
she's very creative. I fuck with her.
Yeah, I fucks with. It's new.
Yeah, I fuck with
it's like damn, the world still ain't heard that shit.
She damn near like
Lauryn Hill.
But
the only difference is I don't know if they say she don't write her shit, but that's the only.
Damn. He know the inside.
I don't know nothing.
He said I don't know nothing.
That's what they say. That's what they say. I don't know, but
yeah, but Nisha Shay is dope though.
Yeah, she dope.
It's fuck.
But
that's one.
Right, we on your ass. Cause he about to go into a story and be like, yeah, so no nigga.
Yeah. He was good. He had to be good in school. He started questioning, get the teacher to thinking like, what the fuck? What the fuck was the question?
My seat was by the desk, bro. I was horrible. Like in every grade.
All right. Pick this up in prison then. All right, let's get to
there we go. That jailhouse knowledge. But for real,
that's one.
That's Nisha and like chemistry. I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
Kim? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Okay.
This is different shit. Like, bring him out his bag. Like, no, I need you to do this. Put it on, you know what I'm saying? This is different shit. Like Ross. Like, Ross hop on songs with niggas you would never think he'd hop. Like, he did the Hello cover.
Yeah.
And spit over that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push some kind of boundaries. I love my artists and I love listening to y'all, but sometimes a collaboration is not necessary. You know what I mean? And I'd rather just be from the sidelines watching y'all do y'all thing. Like, if it's political, then let's put it together. Power moves are power moves, but just to be totally honest, I like local new shit. That I never heard. Like some young nigga spitting like I never damn, who's that? But niggas not listening to him because he had the gas station with a square in his ear. You know what I'm saying? But you like, man, I gotta put bro in the studio.
With the square in his ear.
Hey, now you got one mainstream nigga.
You do a song with?
Yep.
Ross.
Okay, that was easy. Goodness gracious. God damn, we done pulled so much teeth over here, boy.
Man,
boy.
I appreciate y'all. Smile still beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga right here. So listen, 2021, man, what can we expect from Lex Fennoy?
in 2021, it ain't just me. It's a whole bunch of other people. I got this production. It's like a hood soap opera, man. You know, I think I sent you the video. Happy as everything.
Happy, yeah.
Like we in the progressive stages, so we don't know if it's gonna be a comedy, if it's gonna be serious, but we filming. Fiat Holla, she got an idea, and I'm there to help her bring it to fruition. And hopefully, this shit can create some type of cult following. But what we doing, because I'm looking at it, because when I did it, you know, when you first shoot and you know you acting in anything, you like, okay, this what I want to do, but you got to fill it out. You got to sit back and watch. And this episode 1. Also, happiness isn't everything or ain't everything. Go check that out. And it's just a different vibe. Like, I got high. I was watching it. I was like, you know what? Somebody might like it. Like some old ladies and some young chicks might like this, and you know. And then maybe we can add more to it. And that's that for that. You know. For that. And then we got the album with the Wildboy coming out. That's his name. His rap name. TWB. You know. Shout out to him and shit. And we got that album coming out. It's a little collab. And he got different vibe. And we got the shit me and you got popping. You know, we got shit popping. The whole this about the team, man. I'm trying to make sure everybody else see. Because if you make sure everybody else see, you're gonna be good regardless. You know what I'm saying?
So for everybody that don't know, make sure you tell them where they can follow you at on social media.
Yep. Lex Savelli, Instagram, LEXAVELII. I mean I ____. And yeah, that's it. And Lex Fennoy on all that other shit, but on the music, and Facebook, and all that. Lex Savelli and Lex Fennoy. Use both.
Bye, y'all. Now, since we got you here,
Trap blessings.
we got to get you in the booth, sir. So I know you're gonna spit something for us, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, guess what, man? It's the wild boy of the city, DJ out of control.
This your favorite Uncle Spooty, aka the neighborhood supporter.
We got my dog Lex Fennoy in the building, and y'all know this is Meet the Connect. We out.